It's time for a Moochie Robinson update.
Moochie Robinson, yes, sir. Coming in this thing. Big salute to you, bro. And then also I got my guys, Philly Foothills, hey, the Nest Out West. Y'all know what it is. Both content creators. Real quick, y'all let them know where to find y'all at before I go and get on my little spill real quick.
What's good? This is Moochie Robinson. I got my own page, up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, Tone. What's up? What's good, Joey Shakes? I believe because appreciate you saying my name because my subscribers definitely went up. You know what I mean?
Anytime, bro. Anytime, man.
Man, all right. Yes. So, hey, my guy, the Nest Out West.
Yes, guys, just glad to be a part of this. Thank you for bringing me on. I got my own spot out here out in Cali. I bleed green just as much as all you guys do. Yes, and yeah, just on here to talk some good Eagles football. Let's get it cracking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so the question came up. Listen, number 6 overall, what should we be doing? So, of course, it's all going to come down to, are we going to stay at that position? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if we stay at number 6, I want the best player available on the board. I want a playmaker, and I want a wide receiver, gang. So that's who I want. Honestly, I'm going to put a name out there. Y'all know it's Ja'Marr Chase. And pleading my case on it, when was the last time the Eagles placed any kind of value on getting that stud of a receiver that's right there? I'm going to tell y'all right now, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, sorry, he wasn't it. Who else did we draft beyond that? The Mac Hollins. Like, all the wide receivers that we've invested in have been straight trash, if you ask me. So when you have a stud sitting there at number 6 with that value, you go ahead and get that stud. You don't go around talking about I'm going to experiment with somebody like Waddle or, hey, Devontae Smith is probably going to be a beast also. But possession-wise, we need an X receiver. We have desperately been lacking that in that area. And I think with Ja'Marr Chase being there, yes, sir, he's getting my stamp of approval. So, hey, some other things real quick. Just when you look at, like I mentioned earlier, when you look at Jalen Hurts' success, this man was throwing to wide receivers. He wasn't throwing to no tight ends. He wasn't. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, he was throwing to some studs out there.
That's a good point, Notion. That's a good point.
To help this man out from what, Howie Roseman, or not Howie Roseman, but Jeff Lurie's been talking about, trying to help Jalen Hurts succeed. That's my logical approach. Help this man succeed. Get him a stud wide receiver. Ja'Marr Chase. Let's get it.
I mean, I hope that's true, because at the end of the day, I'm still looking at Kyle Pitts. I mean, just bring him in, even if he's a tight end, turn him into a wide receiver. Why not?
Yeah, he's a hybrid.
I feel you. He's a hybrid. He can do a lot. I feel you on that, Moochie. Yes, it's like, I look at it like this, right? Whoever's there, you take Ja'Marr Chase or Pitts. That's my thing. It's whoever's there.
Absolutely.
That's my biggest thing. It all depends on who's there. Now, if Ja'Marr Chase is going and Pitts is there, you take him. If Pitts is going and Chase is there, you take him. I'm either or, because Pitts, you can do a lot with him. My thing is, Pitts seems like he makes a lot of sense because of the whole Nick Sirianni 2 tight end system that he's coming from.
Right.
He likes to get creative with the tight ends and all that kind of stuff. I see that, but at the same time, Ja'Marr Chase, we have not had a definitive de facto X since God knows how long. Like Terrell Owens. I was afraid to say Terrell Owens because I know we drafted Macklin they moved him around, but nonetheless, we haven't had that bomb squad of a wide receiver if ever in a long time. Like it's killing me, bro. Like it's killing me.
Deshaun Jackson. He reminds me of Ja'Marr Chase, like when he first came out. When he was with McNabb, when he first came out, when he was a rookie, and when McNabb would throw him the ball. I mean, it was some balls that he would miss, but I mean, that's how I feel about Ja'Marr Chase. That's why I'm just so. Something about Kyle Pitts. It just feel like if we don't grab him, it feel like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I tell you this, guys. I do not want Waddle. Waddle would not be a good fit in this offense with the talent that we have already. I just don't think so. I don't think Jalen Waddle would be a good fit. We need, like you guys said, we need that big X receiver, that body type.
Do you
What
think
about you,
it?
Fresh?
Never mind.
Oh no, my bad, my bad, Joy.
No, go. I don't care. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts and Waddle, they played together though, right?
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
They did.
I'll be honest, I don't care.
I don't
about
either.
That. I don't care about that at all. But Fresh, I want, but when you stepped out a little bit, we was talking about, shifting gears from the whole Carson situation. We was talking about this upcoming draft. What do you think we need to do with this number 6 pick? Who do you think we should draft? Do you think we should trade back? Do you think we should go? What do you think we should do with that number 6 overall pick?
Oh man, I got multiple videos saying a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I ain't gonna
Well, right now, on your mind.
You're on the clock, General. You're on the clock.
First, I'm always on the clock, man. I live my life like that. You know what I mean? But
Yes, sir.
But in all seriousness, at first I said move back and get Kyler Pitts. But the way they talking about this dude, he is not going to be there if you move back. I have no problem with either one of the two, and I'm pretty sure all y'all answers was either Pitts or Chase. I have no problem with either one. To me,
you gotta remember we dealing with Howie Roseman.
Even Howie Roseman can't, and I was about to get at that. Hold up.
Howie's got to stick to the best man on the board.
Mess this up.
Best man on the board.
If you botch this, Jeffrey Lurie, if he botches this and go ahead and get a Surtain or a Waddle or something like that, Jeffrey Lurie needs to fire him on the spot. You don't even get to pick second round.
Right. Like, no, seriously, the only way you got to take one of these two.
Only other person, and I don't think he's going to be there, but the only other person that I would take is Penny. If Penny there, it's a rappy scapsy. I'm not taking Pitts or I ain't taking Chase. Penny, when you talk about, man, listen, this dude is he in a class by himself to me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I understand a lot of people been saying Pitts might be the best player in the draft, whatever the case may be. But for that position, and you can probably put him where you want.
That's what I'm
saying. Dude can play left or right.
You can put him anywhere, bro. He's a matchup nightmare.
Bro, the guy got his concussion, he played the 7 games. He still had 100 catches in 7 games.
All right.
I mean,
hey, fellas, I just want to ask y'all this real quick. Because, again, hey, listen, we know Kyle Pitts, I believe he's going to be used correctly if we do pick him up here in Philly. But let me ask y'all, when was the last time that a tight end that went high in the first round was that impactful and successful like that?
But let me add, and I'm going to rebuttal it with a question. When the last time you see the tight end that can do everything that this dude can do? He's not just a tight end.
That's
the difference.
You got what? Your George Kittles, your Travis Kelce.
No, it's levels. It's levels. Shout out to Meek Mills. It's levels to this, bro.
So,
like, serious.
What level you put Kyle Pitts on?
You said what?
What level you put Kyle Pitts on? I mean, compared to
he on his own island, bro, sipping Coronas and chilling. He on his own island.
That's why you turn him into a wide receiver.
When you really break it down with this dude, he can play the wide receiver position. See, a lot of people. Shout out to Mike, Fully Talk Podcast. We had this discussion, and when I first brought up Pitts, he was like, "Well, I don't want a guy that's only going to play 65% of the snaps because of the tight end. He's not." Because you could put him anywhere on the field.
Bro, he ate Surtain alive. Like he's
gonna be.
And he a Philly. Like my thing is like it's like all the intangibles make sense. He got the mindset. He got the physical. He got the physical intangibles. Like the dude is a freak. He is
Kyle
a freak.
Pitts is going to cause. He's going to cause so many migraines for defensive coordinators in this league. Whoever gets Kyle Pitts. Every week, he's going to be on the top of the list for the defensive coordinator.
People are going to zone in on him. You're going to forget that we got Dallas Goedert. See, I ain't going to lie to y'all. And
Miles Sanders.
I forgot who it was that said this. Asking was we a wide receiver away. When you look at this offense, if the offensive line stays healthy, I love Quez Watkins, man. I think that.
I love the when we drafted him.
Explosive.
I love the when we drafted him. I love
it. I'm trying to say, I would start. This would be my starting lineup.
Untapped potential.
I would start TF13 as my X. You know what I mean? I I would have Rhaegar in the slot, and I would have Quez on the other side. Like them three right there, and then you sprinkling
Hightower.
You sprinkling no. I'm talking about the tight end. You sprinkling Pitts and Goddard. Who knows what's going to happen with Zach Ertz? We'll probably talk about that later. I don't know, but you sprinkling them two. These are all playmakers. I think that if you use Rhaegar, that Swiss Army knife, like he should have been used. This dude is a playmaker. He can be a better Nelson Aguilar. And I know people probably want to grind that name up. But the dude is better than we think. And I'm talking about Nelson Aguilar right now. Nelson Aguilar is better than we think. It's just he actually was when you talk about footwork, speed, and moves, he was the best that we had since he was here. But it's just that he couldn't catch under pressure.
After the catch, no problem.
Let me add on to that real quick. Y'all had talked about this earlier. The reason why I think they got Mills and Nelson Aguilar is because of their resume, what they did in the Super Bowl. I think that's the reason why they got that's why Belichick had grabbed both of them.
Well, I don't know about Mills because Mills got lit. I mean, Tom Brady was lighting this up.
That secondary got burnt that whole game.
I'm still questioning why they give him $24 million though.
Roasted.
No, and that's why.
I feel you. I feel you.
But if you kind of break down tape on an Atlanta game, I give you that. Even the
Atlanta game,
the Bears game, the
Vikings game.
Well, this video that I put up, I'm chopping him up because I'm like, why did he get? I mean, I'm not hating on him, but he got $24 million. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, teach his own. If he goes over there,
it only take one team to believe in you for you to get paid. That's all.
Understandable. That's understandable. Well,
look at Darby. Look at Darby in Denver. Darby just got paid by Denver.
Yeah,
that's all it takes is one team, man.
All that says about us as an organization is that we mismanage talent and we don't know how to optimize guys.
I still don't think Darby's good. I still think he works.
I don't like Darby.
I
don't give a damn. What?
I wish we still had Joe Douglas here.
This is his best years on the Bills. His best years on the Bills.
This is the reason why I wish we still had Joe Douglas, because Howie Rose, man, at the end of the day, we all talking about the tight end and the wide receiver. He still might draft a quarterback. He still might draft Trey Lawrence, and we don't know.
But I tried to ask
Trey Lance.
I don't know what
Trey
happened.
Lance. Sorry, Trey Lance.
But I wouldn't draft Trey Lance. The only other quarterback I would try to draft the dude from BYU.
No, but I'm only saying that because I think they thinking about Trey Lance only because of he went to North Dakota and it reminds them of Carson Wentz. I mean, my opinion,
why trade him? No, to your point, Mooch. To your point,
why trade him? Exactly.
Why trade? Why trade? I feel you though.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Howie Roseman. That makes Howie Roseman sense.
But could you be mad if a Nick Sirianni step in and say, "Oh, the reason I took this job because Carson Wentz was going to be here. I was supposed to have this quarterback, and I want my own quarterback." I mean, I couldn't really be mad at that. You know what I mean? If he said Jalen Hurts is not my guy, I wouldn't be mad at that. Now
most
you better be right.
But you can't.
Now you better be right. That's the thing. You said what?
Even the best coach can't know that Jalen Hurts isn't the man yet. We haven't seen enough of Jalen Hurts yet. We no coach out there can know whether Jalen Hurts is going to be the man or yet not in the NFL.
Well, let me ask you.
I tend to disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why I tend to disagree. Them first 4 games, and hate to have to bring this name up, but this is what I can go off of. Them first 4 games that we watched in 2016, I said, "Damn, that's a franchise quarterback." Against Pittsburgh, against Cleveland, when we watched them games, I said, "Damn, that's our future." And I don't know if I can say that from the first 4 games that I watched. Now, I'm not going to really judge him on, even though 7 for 23 for 73 yards is definitely horrible. But I'm not really going to judge him on the Washington game. I don't know what the hell was going on in that game. So I'm gonna give you. I thought he played better in the Cardinals game than he did the Saints game.
But the best game was the Cardinals game.
Yeah,
hands down. There's nothing to discuss about that. I don't care who you is. But what I can say is I thought as though the Saints wasn't as prepared as they thought. They probably got big headed. We coming in, we the number one ranked defense. We going against a backup quarterback. He's a rookie. We gonna eat young boy alive, pause. But they probably, came into the game and then they got he kept outlasting them with his legs. But I felt as though the Cardinals did a better job of keeping him in the pocket. And I was more impressed on the throws that I've seen. You know what I mean? Shout out to you.
Hey, Fresh. Well, let me ask you this real quick, because this is gonna go a little overboard because of what y'all was talking before. Because Dak Prescott got 160 mil, he have to win a Super Bowl within 4 years, right?
Basically.
Oh yeah, it's Super Bowl of bust.
He has to win. When you pay your quarterback like that and surround him with all the time, because we're not gonna act like his first, second, and third wide receiver is not better than every last one of ours. Let's keep it funky. Like
they underachieve constantly. Let's be honest. The Cowboys underachieve.
Real quick, fellas, I don't even mean to kill time. Sure, I know I got some people behind here, fellas, so I'm gonna let y'all. Hey, another like 5 more, and then we're gonna try to get some people up in here. I see some people getting sleepy behind stage, so we gotta get them off.
All right, bro. All right. Y'all go ahead, Mish. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying because
we're gonna have a conversation though. I'm a me and you gonna have a conversation, but go ahead.
Because y'all said, because I heard you say that y'all don't believe in Hurts not taking us anywhere, or maybe not this.
I didn't say that. I never said that. I don't know what I got in Hurts. That's what I said. I never said I don't believe. How can I believe in something I don't know was there? I asked them, do they believe? I never said I don't believe.
Oh, so you asked Tone, do he believe?
I'm always going to believe, and sometimes I believe too much to a damn fault. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I don't know if he's the guy to take us to a Super Bowl. That's what I was saying. I never said I didn't believe in the guy.
I got you. Okay, then I missed my fault. But I'm just saying, I believe that this is the guy. You know what I mean?
All right. So before Philly Notion hit the cancel button on y'all, what y'all think our record going to be this year?
Hold on, real quick. 17 games or a 16-game season? Because I know they're still trying to figure that out.
17?
17?
No,
17.
Listen, at the end of the day, I always say, we always go off by mistakes. We always lose on mistakes, but I always say 10 and I'm gonna say 10-7.
Woo!
I know, but
hey, Moochie, I'm gonna back you, bro. Yes, sir.
Yo, you got more faith. You got more faith than Biggie Small.
It's over because I'm thinking about this. It's something about Nick Sirianni and his scheme and the ball. What's his name? Shane. Like, it's something about the offensive scheme, and it feels like this defense is still going to do something.
We don't know what the offensive scheme is, though. That's another thing that's unknown.
What we gotta base it? What we basing it off of? But I ain't trying to speak for you, but I'm assuming you base it off of.
Let me ask y'all this.
Charges, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm glad y'all said that. So let me ask y'all this, because we base it off of right offense. Let me ask y'all this: did Doug Peterson offense look like Andy Reid's?
Oh shit!
Absolutely not.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
No.
I got you. You got me on that one.
Next, say that no. Next, say that no. But one thing we can expect from Nick Sirianni, one thing we can expect from Sirianni is the fact that he's going to use these guys. See, the best coaches know how to bend their scheme and their play calling to their roster. Those are the best coaches. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, just to answer your question about the record, I think we're going to probably go, because I think I was who I was talking to. I said we're probably going to be in that 9-8 range. I say 9-8.
That was me and you, Tone.
Yeah. I say 9-8.
Okay.
That's still a winning season. All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I'm right around that 9-8.
Because the only two games that scare me, I'm being honest, the only two games on the schedule that scare me is the Buccaneers and the Chiefs game. Other than that, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm just not.
And I think, depending on, obviously depending on how we draft and things like that. But I mean, we could surprise some people. I could see us upsetting the Bucs. I could see that happening.
I mean,
Call it now.
The only way that we upset the Bucks if we get this defensive line right, because we already know.
I agree with you. Absolutely.
If Tom
And that's
Brady
why
center, you already know it's Achilles heel. You get at him. You get at him. You get at him. He can't go no freaking where.
Yeah, we got to defend. That's what, and I'm on the fence of. I think we need to release Derek Barnett and find a good defensive end or two in this draft.
I disagree. You know how old Derek Barnett is, bro?
I know how old he is. Yeah.
No. I know. All jokes aside, how old is he?
I'm not joking.
Like 25? No. I'm asking. How old is he for real?
Early 20?
He's 23.
Yeah.
He's 23?
I'm not letting go of that. Nah.
We've already seen his ceiling, though. We've already seen his ceiling.
When we drafted him, he was 19. The kid was 19 when we drafted him. Everybody wants to give up on him. And you know what's 19? Crazy? He was 19, bro. He's been in the league 4 years. That's what I'm saying. He's so young.
Yeah, he's young.
And you know what's crazy? At this time in Brandon Graham's career, everybody wanted to give up on him.
That's a fact.
Everybody wanted to give up.
I remember that because he was too small and all that.
But at that time, remember, they was trying to play him at linebacker. Remember, they was trying to. They wasn't really using him properly.
Right.
Whereas though Derek Barnett, he is where he's supposed to be.
But how do you know that they're not using him properly? Just because you're on a defensive end, that don't mean that they're not using you properly in certain gaps.
I just think that we've seen Derek Barnett's ceiling already, and I haven't been overly impressed. And he can't stay healthy either. For as young as he is, he should be able to be on the field more. And
Fresh, to your point about Barnett, right? Would you give now? He's obviously
I agree. And you already know my take on that. I do think Sweat is better. Yes, I think Sweat is better.
Absolutely.
I wasn't going to go to Sweat route. Actually, I was actually going.
No. I was talking about Akabir. Akabir just brought that up. And if you look at any of my tape, I've been talking about Sweat for a long time. But
Sweat's a beast.
I like. He just got to be healthy. He got to stay healthy.
Based off what we see from Derek Barnett, all things included, health and all that, would you extend him?
Extend who?
Not me.
Derek Barnett. Would you?
I'm giving him 2 years. I'm not giving him no 4-year deal, no none of that. I said this in a couple of my videos before. Oh, he's 24. My bad. He's 24. Sorry.
I mean, I'm kind of with Fresh too. Like the talent. He's young. He's still learning. He's still developing. But at the same time, yeah, you can't deny the injury concerns. I mean, the kids hurt more often in games when we need him, and he's not there. So extending him is going to be risky. But like Fresh said, also look, BG was coming off of some injury concerns. I think he tore his knee up or something. We ain't know what we was going to get from him. But once he got better, he started figuring out how the system worked. Hey, I mean, he thrived. So again, with Barnett possibly going into a new defensive scheme, a new defensive mind, things may change. I don't think these DNs are going to be so as reactive as they were last year, just pin your ears and go after the quarterback. I think some of that's going to change. They're going to have to be a little more reactive in this scheme. I don't know what scheme we're going to see yet, but I do believe Barnett, he might be an investment to keep.
Yeah, and the difference I see between Barnett and Graham, if we're comparing the two, is the drive as far as wanting to get the job done and that mentality. And also the versatility and being because Graham, you can move him inside at times too, right? And line him up in that A gap, going up against the offensive guards. That's what we did in the Super Bowl. That's where he got that strip sack. So his versatility has definitely been key in his career.
Thanks. Well, hey fellas, listen, I'm gonna bring a couple other people on because I gotta. Go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, appreciate y'all coming on. I know that y'all both got pages. Go ahead, shout y'all pages out. Make sure y'all go sub these guys up.
Yes, sir.
I'll go first. My name Moochie Robinson. Hit me up. My name Moochie Robinson. Hit me up on my YouTube page. I got a lot of videos. That's all I do is talk about Philadelphia Eagles. Appreciate y'all having me on. Philly Notion, you already know what it is. What's good, Tone? Nice to meet you. Fresh.
You already know, my brother. I appreciate you for coming on with us, my brother. Truly.
Bet I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Yes,
sir.
You already know.
Talk, Mooch.